Welcome back, Reptile fam. Hope you guys are keeping reptiles, breeding reptiles, and enjoying your reptiles. Like I always say, I want to let people know that reptiles make amazing pets, just as good as cats and dogs. And I don't like how the media portrays them as creepy crawlies. So I'm always trying to change that. Anyways, guys, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. Trying to get my message out there, and I'd appreciate it. Just keeps you in the loop of all my upcoming videos. I do release videos every Tuesday and Saturday. Enough of that, let's get to the video. So I had someone ask me, they're starting out, is it still relevant to breed normals? I think normals still have a place for breeders, especially starting out. I still use normals. They're not honestly my main bread and butter, but I still find use for them, and I'm gonna explain the things that I still use them for. I can't say for people like Justin Kaboka and Billy Rose if they still use normals, but I do. I'm at a point where they still are relevant for me, and I'm gonna show you how I use them right after this. All right, guys, welcome back, everybody. So I still use normals. I'll tell you the story actually, because when I first started out, I started out very small. I started out with like some pied, and I started breeding those. But then I got an ARS rack, and I wanted to fill it up, so I started buying some normals. And I learned I can make some decent snakes with normals. And one thing good about normals is they eat very well. For some reason, maybe just me, I can't say this is a fact, but normals seem to grow faster and eat better than any other morphs that I've had. My pied, sometimes they're a little bit harder to feed, but my normals never miss a meal. They grow faster. So even some of my het pied eat better than the pied. There's a few morphs that seem to eat better than others. It could be just me, but I do think normals grow faster. I can't say that for a fact, but for me personally, it has. So one of the things I do with my normals is I breed them with a homozygous. I realized fast that I can actually breed them with a super homozygous, and what you can do is you will get a morph right away. So I don't work with everything, but anything that is codom, or I guess you can call it incomplete dominant, whatever you want to call it. But if you actually breed two of them together, you have a chance of hitting homozygous. And homozygous are one of the things I first started out with, getting some money to actually upgrade my snakes, my racks. It's one of the things that worked out really well for me, and it's working out for me decently. I'm kind of past that stage now, but I still use them. And what that is a super snake. So if I take a super snake and breed it with even a normal, they're going to get part of that copy of that gene. What it is, like say if you have a banana, super banana, they're going to get one copy of banana, and it'll always be a banana. So even if you breed it to that normal, you're always going to have a banana snake. And when you're first starting out, that's actually really good money. You know, you're breeding this normal, and you get 6 eggs, and they're all banana. That really helps out. It's good money when you're first starting out. Now, can you run a business from that? Can you keep you know, all the stuff you need? No, but it's a great way to start and up your game to get some more money to buy the things I need. So that's one of the ways I use them, is I take my normals, breed them with homozygous supers, and I get some snakes right away. Now also you can even take that homozygous and say like it's a banana, super banana. You can also get, you know, super banana inchy, super banana something, and it'll kind of up your game a little bit more, because they still have that 50% chance of getting that codom gene. By getting those, you can still have a chance of getting that heterozygous gene to go into those snakes. So like I said, you had a banana inchy or banana GHI, they had that 50% chance of getting that gene. So it's nice, but knowing that every time you breed something, you're going to get that main look like banana, super banana, or you can do like a super GHI or something like that. You know for a fact you're going to get that gene in there. It's going to make them worth more. It saves you from making normals. I'm at the point where I don't make normals anymore. I always make either bananas or something like that, or I'll show you what I do next with them. Another thing is I really like about normals is that I have all these other breeding projects in the works. So like say right now I'm trying to get pied mixed with ultra male. I got these ones that I'm already got planned for what I'm doing, and I don't want to mess with them. So like say I want to start a new colony of hets, I use my normals. A lot of people think that's not a good idea because you can actually get something that has a little more genes in it, but I use my ones that I'm not going to use. So if I have these normals sitting around here, I could say go buy me a sunset because I want to get into sunset. I do. I haven't got into sunset yet. It's one of my next ventures. It's still pretty expensive. I'm kind of waiting, hoping it kind of dies down, but it hasn't really yet. It has some, but what I would do is buy me a sunset male, breed it with all my normals, and next thing you know, I have a het army. That's one good thing about normals I like is that I have these big females, these 5,000, 4,000 gram females sitting around. They can pump out some serious eggs, and now I have a serious het army of sunsets. Or say I wanted to drop some real money and get a monsoon. So I bought me a monsoon male and I bred him with these females. Next thing you know, I have a het army of monsoon. That's one way I utilize my normals because honestly, it's kind of hard to take them away from projects. I mean, if I had millions of snakes or thousands of snakes, you know, that I can work with, but I have certain projects in my mind and I don't want to take them off of that. I want them to work on that project and try to hit that project. So when I have a normal sitting around here, I can make me a large army of hets. And that's one of the ways I utilize my normals. Also, when you're first starting out, the good thing is, this is not really relevant for me, but it may be relevant for you, is that when you're first starting out, when you're looking online and you want to start out fast, I'm not saying you're gonna make tons of money right away, but what you can do is you can buy you some large adult female normals. So if I was looking on a morph market, and I see this guy selling a adult pied female, I would definitely question it. It would definitely put flags in my head, unless I really know them, like if it was Aussie Voyage or something like that. But it would really put flags in my mind because I would not get rid of a pied because they're still making some decent money for me, especially if I breed them with my pied male. They're gonna make some decent money, so I don't know why someone would want to get rid of this. Where a normal female, you can get adult females all day long without any question, no flags, because people constantly are getting rid of adult normals. I would buy adult normal female from somebody and wouldn't get no weird feelings. Plus, you're not out lots of money because most of them sell for 150 bucks. So if you're trying to get a jump on it, you can have some adult females, get you a male, you know, a decent male, 500 gram male, and you can start breeding this season or next season and having some eggs. So that's a good way of making you feel good. And say like you got a super banana male, say super banana inchy, this year and bred them with these adult female normals, you'll have some banana, you know, maybe some banana inchies that you can sell off for more money to further along your breeding goals. The last thing I use them for, honestly, is for dinker projects. I've only had 2 dinker projects and one of them didn't pan out for me. I tried it. I didn't see any results. I still have them, but I haven't seen anything with them. It's one that I bred out and it looked kind of different. So a lot of times I see something that looks different, I'll hold it back and try to prove it out. That's what I use my normals for. A lot of people do this. They breed it to the normals and see what kind of comes out. I actually have another dinker project downstairs. Again, I'm not sure it's going to come of anything, but it's kind of fun to pull these aside. This one looks a little weird, so hold it back and try to breed it to the normals and see what comes out. See if it's actually, you know, a new morph or just some weird looking snake. You know, there is anomalies. But guys, that's what I use my normals for. And see, they're still relevant for me, especially if you're first starting out. A lot of people ask me, I mean, are they almost afraid and ashamed to put it in the comments because they're afraid to ask if normals are still relevant. They are, especially if you're first starting out. And me, I wouldn't get rid of my normals. There might be a time where I don't need normals no more because my colony is so big, you know, but right now I have about 70 snakes. And so every snake is valuable to me. I know that you have to eventually let some go because you will run out of space and get, you know, upgrade to better snakes. But anyways, guys, I hope that helps out. I hope that you guys understand that. And don't be ashamed of small beginnings and meager beginnings, because we all started out someplace. Honestly, I make good money, but I've always had to build from the ground up, because I am accustomed to a certain lifestyle and I just can't take all my money and blow it out. Just because I make good money don't mean I don't have obligations already. So don't feel ashamed. We all started at the bottom and worked our way up, so don't be ashamed of that, guys. Anyways, if you guys wouldn't mind, check out some of my other videos right here. Also, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, guys. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I love you guys. You guys are family. I will see you next time. Peace. I'm out of here.